Hello, because we are live.
Yay!
Of course, I'm your host, Spivey, and with me again is...
Des.
Yes. And as you may have just been watching, I'm sure one of those people watching live is Charles. Was good, Charles, because
What's up, Charles?
you are definitely a
What's up,
favorite
fam?
of the channel.
Day one. Ride
Great
or die.
supporter. Yeah.
Fuck with it.
So what we have also good animations. Definitely check out his work for those of you who have not seen his work. I'm sure he'll leave a link in the description as to where you can see some of his artwork. He is a animator, and he does drawings and all that good stuff. Anywho, so what we're going to talk about, I know if you watched before or you see her playlist, because she has her own playlist on the channel.
Because I'm special.
That we talked about her turn-ons and turn-offs.
Yeah.
However, there is a difference between what turns you on and what gets you wet.
True.
So we're going to talk about things that get her wet, things that I've experienced that get girls wet, and any friends in between. Even war stories of what gets people wet. So
Wait, war stories?
some things you might be ashamed that gets you wet.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what do you mean war stories? It seems so brutal, but,
Yeah.
I don't know, some people like brutal, so.
Or by default, it could be something that gets a guy going. So yeah, we're not going to.
Turn-ons in general.
Yeah, we're not going to limit that category.
Yeah.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're ready. And begin. So.
Okay, so
Ma'am.
I just like aggression. That's like one of my things. So like
Okay.
aggressive, like I don't know. I guess usually I kind of like default to like a more submissive kind of person. So I like aggressive, like just like yeah.
And your panties just get wet. Flood.
Yeah, basically.
Like,
I mean, well, actually, it depends because like there are some people that like I don't mind like playing that role for. Then there's some people I just like submit to like by default. So it does depend.
It depends.
If that makes sense.
I
I
got
feel like
you.
you
No.
understand what I'm talking
I do.
Okay,
I
cool.
get what you're saying. But not everybody is like me. So we may take it easy for some people out there. Whoop whoop. He says I can animate, but he's a cartoonist and mostly do comics and illustrations.
Well,
If you
all
want
the
to
greatness
leave a
for the
link,
art.
we will definitely
Yeah.
let that stay up there so people can see your work.
It's
because,
a big plug, dude. You got this.
Yeah.
For all of your awesomeness, you let it be known to the world.
Yes. And he is, well, we'll get to that another video. When we actually have him on the channel, chances are we'll let him do like a video chat in, so he'll be like in the screen behind
cool.
us and get
That's
to say, speak his piece live.
Nice.
Because I believe he's in Florida now. But anywho, we're going to keep it moving.
Cool.
So,
What about yourself? Or what have you, like, I guess, noticed that other people, or, like, something that's a turn on, like, for yourself?
with things that are turn on for me, because obviously I can't get wet.
Well, I mean, like, that's why it's a turn on.
No, I got you. I'm with
Technically,
you.
you could...
She can get me wet. Like, she just wet it all on me.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, but cum is, like, a liquid, technically, so... It's wet.
You're taking the fun out of that joke.
Sorry.
You're killing it. So, okay. I will say something that really gets me going between her smile and her titties. Like, I love a woman's smile, and I am definitely a
You're a
tits
boob
guy.
guy.
Oh, my God. I love some titties. She got perky titties
That's hilarious.
and nice nipples.
Okay.
Like,
Most of the people that I meet are, like, ass people.
no,
Just
fuck
so
ass
you
people.
know.
I don't get that. There's been one girl who, when she bent over and I'm stroking her from the back, I was just like, oh my God, this feels like heaven. Like the feel of her ass, like as I'm stroking her. But I'm not an ass guy. But other than that one more time, that I was just like, wow, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, no, I'm a tits man. I love me some titties. Like I was watching some material to Fap to earlier, and dude hitting the chick from the back, and her titties just shaking. Like yes, like that's so great. Like I love it. It's just I don't. It brings me joy. You bring me joy.
See, I don't know. I guess like, well, obviously like aggressive. I already said that before, but like.
What was the very last thing that just gets you wet?
I got a pretty nice dick pic recently.
And you were just like, ooh.
I usually hate them, but that one was nice. It was a beautiful surprise. So.
What was different about that than others?
I don't know. I think I just like maybe that particular person a lot.
Like usually I hear females say, "Oh, dicks are ugly," but
I mean, like dicks are pretty in their own way. You know, like everyone has their own.
majesty about it.
I can appreciate a pretty dick. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't usually like dick pics because they're weird. It's like they just, like, the last thing that you expect is to open your phone is just a dick there, you know? Like, I feel like female forms are, like, more, like, curvy and just, like, yum. So, like, that's, like, a completely different thing to me. Like, than, like, a dick.
I have seen some ugly pussies, and that hurts my heart.
What? Do you care to go in depth? Like, what?
Like, ugly pussy?
What is an... I'm kind of scared. What is...
That's a whole nother video. That's a whole video on ugly pussies.
I'm just, like, so curious
I will break that shit down.
So we have to go into ugly pussies and bad sex, like, from a female perspective.
We ain't got the board out, huh?
But we'll write it. We'll make a note. I
don't know where I put the board. I don't know how I recite that. Yeah. We'll come back to that.
Just get the paper. Old school.
I got the board. I'll get it in a minute. In between videos.
All right, but...
Twitter, DeviantArt, YouTube, Instagram, Newgrounds. Everything is under Scribble Guy. Scribble Guy, check him out. She's really writing this down. She wants to know.
These are good topics.
She wants to know the ugly pussies. You got that ugly pussy.
That's so weird, though. Anyway, besides the point. But yeah, so I mean, like, that, and then I like teasing is nice, too. Like, foreplay, you know. Yeah, so that's good foreplay.
You see the evil grin.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm a centralist, so that's just part of my repertoire. A centralist?
Yeah, for those who don't know.
So you have dominants who do, like, whips and chains and, like, tying you up and all the pain and stuff. If you don't do what I say, I choke the shit out you, shit like that.
Yeah.
Me, I make you submit by tender touches, caressing. I give you so much pleasure that you want to do what I'm saying. Otherwise, it stops. And then...
Oh, so you just use, like... Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Interesting.
So, for example, how, a guy might tie your hands up or handcuff you or something like that. I make you put your own hands above your head and hold your hand with your own hand. If you let go, then whatever I'm doing stops.
That's like childhood punishment. No, seriously, I used to have, like, hold, like, books. And if my hands drop, I get beat.
Right, but like, but you get what I'm saying. So
no, I get what you're saying. It's just funny. So I'm
right,
just like,
and they'll stop because the first reaction a girl has, like, let's say somebody's eating you out, and you're really enjoying it. What do? How do you let the guy know you're really enjoying it?
I don't know. You like curse or something or move it.
How do you move?
You just kind of like move.
But the standard procedure that females do dealing with me, they'll grab my head or grab, like around my ears or something, or they'll try to play in my hair or something, or like hold me right there.
Oh,
like,
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a default. They don't even think they're doing it; they just do it.
That's true. I didn't
but
really
if your hands let go, I stop, and that heartache that they experience, they want me to continue.
Yeah,
you let go.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
so
a mindful.
So I guess I don't want to like dabble too far off topic, so we'll go to that.
Look at the pen. Look at.
I'm just curiosity is a very curious thing. I don't know. Are there any weird things, I guess, that you're just like, yes, or like I guess other people would consider weird?
So because of the severity or the as intense as they can get sexually, I have a standard situation that can turn me off. It'll do the exact opposite. It'll kill the mood. If a girl ever says no, the word at all, in our bedroom time, I immediately just gets off. It's like a light switch.
Why? Do you feel like rape village? Like no, or it's just like
no? Because I've injured partners in the past. Like, shit can get too intense, and so I'm 100% silent. So, if I ever, because I have to hear the sounds that she's making to know if things switches from pleasure to pain.
Yeah.
Or if she, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So I need to know when that switch can happen, and so I'm paying attention. And if she ever says no, I immediately freeze up. I stop. I get soft.
Just done.
And we, status check, where are we standing.
What if someone, like, says it, but they're just, like, it's happening, like, too much going on? There's no recovery from that
You better
point?
bite your hand. You better swallow it. You say no, it's done. It's just...
Interesting.
You just cut. And at best, even if you didn't mean to say it, we start back over.
Just turn off? Like...
But I mean, mine is a trained and learned ability.
Well,
To
I mean,
just,
that makes sense. That's just like a safety precaution, you
yeah,
know? If like
it's
shit gets that intense, but like I don't know. I just hate if people like the thing that pisses me off. Like, don't ask somebody.
he says same. He powers down when the partner says no.
Okay,
So it ain't just me.
I don't know. I don't. Well, I'm a chick. I guess maybe that's why. Like, how many guys say no? So.
So like that, how high? They're like, no, don't stop. He like girls say no, don't and stop. Like no, don't stop. Like you say that shit is done.
I don't think I might say stop if it's like too much. I'll be like, whoa, or like kind of
At
push it back.
best,
Like I'll just whoop.
at best, a girl dealing with me will learn to say that she needs a minute or request like she gets a moment to catch her breath or something,
Okay.
and the answer is no. I can say no. That's fine. You're not taking a breath. You're not taking.
No, I'm just kidding. That makes sense. But I kind of get that.
Because that goes into
I mean, like,
the next
guys,
stage.
I don't think say, well, like, not saying that, like, no guy's ever been raped, because that's the thing. But, like, no, like, that's seriously
I've
the thing.
seen it. It's like, oh, and
I
yeah.
just feel like with men, like, I don't know, women aren't technically seen as, like, the aggressors. So, like, to me, I don't really think that you've been, like, typically aren't seen as aggressors. There's a whole other world for that, for other people. Do what you will. But like, but like
she knows more than she's saying. Just so that you know
standard,
that. If you didn't catch that,
I mean,
look at the grin. She can't even stop grinning.
I find it interesting because I do my research. But anyway, but like I just feel like for like a female on male dude, that looks so gross. Why is it milky?
You saw
it's
it,
like
wouldn't
green
it?
but milky. Okay, see you getting me off topic and shit. Damn. Anyway, but yeah, it just depends. I guess the word no doesn't come up too much though. With dudes in my experience. So.
Anywho, so okay. My next one, a real turn on. So okay, I'm weird. To help keep me going, I like a lady. She puts her hand on my chest.
Okay.
Like she puts her hand on my chest, and she lets go. Like if we're in a stroking pattern here, if she lets go of my chest and something's wrong, and I need to slow down or stop.
Is that like a rule that you specify?
Yeah, put your hands on my chest.
Okay.
And then if she lets go, we stop.
Well, I mean, that's fair. No?
No, it's fair. It's definitely
no, you
fair.
just started like giggling.
Because it's something that's not easy. You think it's one thing, but it's completely different when it's happening.
I understand how it could be a difficult thing because like so much is happening. You're not thinking, okay, there's this one rule I have to do because like sex is like whoa, and you're just all over the place.
You think of like a treadmill. When you get on some treadmills, they got that little clamp. And you put it on your shirt, and if you go too far away, that clamp, everything, that's that kind of situation.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, it makes sense to me. I just understand, like, I'm just saying, of all, I guess, the possible rule, that's a simple rule. I'm not saying it's easy to follow. I'm just saying it's probably an easier to remember type of thing.
He says, IDK, I think it's because I've been a 6-foot black man my whole life, and I could easily be called out for being aggressive. Oh, the no scenario. When they say no, it's like he has to stop. Like,
okay, that makes, well, yeah. That, and then, I was going to say something.
You're 6 foot?
Not really racist, but like prejudice.
I am 5'10". Okay.
So I was going to say, it depends on what race you're fucking with, too, and I hate to say that, but like sometimes people be doing too much. Because I've met one person who did that exact thing, and I was like, bitch, you can't be doing that shit.
Have you ever had a forced orgasm?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool. It was like, I don't know. It's balance. So.
Hold on, wait.
It was cool, but it was too much. But like,
That's not for you though?
So, I don't know. I don't like dislike it. It's just one of those weird things that you're just like, it's cool, but also it's too much. So it's just like that fine line. But I think because it's on that fine line, I won't really necessarily say I don't like it. Because it's like...
What was the method that they used to bring you to your next climax?
It was just getting eaten out, like, over and over to the point where I was literally crying. So, I don't know. It was, like, fun. It's fun, but, like, it's also just a lot.
How long did you last?
I don't know, man. It was a while. I was also kind of high, so it may have felt like longer than what it was, but, like...
2 or 3.
It was maybe like, I want to say probably like 2 hours.
It's not bad. It's respectable.
Of just like straight head. That's a lot of head,
If
I'm
you
just
say
saying,
so.
like, whenever you think of, like, dudes, like, most guys, like, once they come, you can't touch their dick. Because they're like, oh, it's like that weird,
That
like...
ain't funny. That's not funny.
But you
Look
do
here.
that same
Hold
thing
on.
to somebody
I made a
else.
video
Oh my
about this
God.
before, like 2-3 years
What
ago.
the fuck ever,
Like
dude.
when girls keep sucking after you come, like you holding me hostage. I feel some type of way. That ain't
But you
fair.
literally, you're doing that to
Fuck
other women
that.
because
No.
you're saying that you're into forced orgasms.
Hey,
So if you're doing a forced orgasm,
I give it to you.
Yeah.
You enjoy that. Whatever you think your limit is,
That's
if you think
hilarious.
your limit is here for the amount of orgasms you can have and still be sane or whatever, I'm going to put you here.
Well, maybe
okay?
as a woman you want to do the same thing. Maybe it's satisfying to watch people squirm a little bit.
Kick
and
you
just
in the
be
head.
Like, calm it down.
Like, look here.
Yeah.
Look here. And
I'm
then y'all got the nerve to laugh at a brother after you do that.
Oh yeah, because it's funny as shit.
That's fucking rude. That's not right. Y'all are dickheads for that. Literally dickheads. But no, that ain't the business. Women.
Sorry, do continue.
It's strong enough to evaporate, so it ain't hit the ground.
It did not.
Women who keep sucking, I swear before all I know. Well, first off,
it's a thing.
You gotta swallow first. If you're not swallowing, then by default you can't really keep sucking.
That
so
depends, dude.
You will hold it in your mouth and still keep sucking?
No.
Or you spit and then go back to
I'm
jump
just
back
saying
on?
it depends, like, who it is. Like, I don't just let, like, I'm not finna just be swallowing and random people come. Like, that's a lot. For me. Again, to each their own. If that's what you like.
There's a whole nother question that my mind went to first.
Oh.
So you got random dick in
That's
your
like
mouth, but you're not swallowing
shit.
random dick? Like...
Oh, I mean, I have before. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever. I do what I want. I'm a grown-ass woman, so.
Hey, I see why you ain't with your sisters on here. Like, no.
Yeah, don't even know my business.
Yeah. Ooh, never mind. That's a whole nother video. So, okay. You got...
That's like relationship where I have to know you for multiple years for you to be like in the mouth. That's a lot for me personally. You don't have to go through that, so you just don't.
So, but you don't have any qualms about a dude eating you out and you squirting in his mouth, or you?
Squirt.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Thank God, because that's too messy. We already had that conversation. Too messy. I don't have time. Too messy. Jesus, washing sheets sucks.
It does,
so
but
bad.
But
like,
it can be so worth it.
I don't think I would even want anyone to like. Nah, bruh. That would probably freak me out. Like, I'm not trying to like. That was like I'm not trying like not in a mean way. Just if I was not warned beforehand, and someone just like that would freak me the fuck out.
Did you not hear my war story? The first time I ate out a squirter.
That's not the same thing. Wait, maybe I didn't.
Okay, so you should go back and watch that. That was some bullshit.
Okay.
Anywho, I still feel some type of way about that, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I love squirters. If you're a squirter, comment down below. We love you. You get like 10 stars.
You are super messy, but do you, girl? You let that shit go.
Squirters are wonderful and magical creatures. They are 2 steps below.
How many people or how many instances, like, is that a common thing?
Squirters?
Yeah.
I've met a girl, she was like, she's never squirted before, and then she got with me, she was like, oh, I'm a squirter now. I was like, yes, you're welcome.
Like, how many people would you say? Because I don't feel like I don't know, like, I don't have a lot of, like, friends who are squirters, I guess, so, like, to me, that's not a common,
squirters,
that's like a unicorn in the
squirters
sea,
are a bit rarer.
Yeah.
Or they just haven't had, or some girls just haven't had whatever would trigger them to squirt like that.
Like, I know that every girl is capable of squirting. Like, I know that that's
it's potential.
I just, like...
But it may not be a high potential. Like, you got 2% chance to ever squirt. So, or some girls. But, I would say...
Is it just, like...
Out of the...
I don't know. It's interesting.
Out of my 130 to 150 range, I would say probably about 8 squirters.
That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like that's a really common thing.
But when you find them, you keep them. Look at if they're worth being kept. Because, some squirters may not be worth being kept. Just because you squirt don't make you magic. You might be a porn star.
Or porn stars not magic.
They're not magic for me.
Some of them are.
You wouldn't date a hoe, so why would you go and say, yo?
I said I have a very different definition of hoe.
Oh. Would you date a porn star?
Possibly, yeah.
Oh, with the girl or the guy?
I'm saying guy, dude.
You would date
down.
You wouldn't. Actually, no. Porn stars apparently are not that great at regular sex.
I feel like the ones that I watch, I
You got that emotional attachment. I see that. Like,
No, because they're like, I don't know, like every porn doesn't have hot people, and I'm like, I don't know, call me shallow, I don't give a fuck. If I'm not sexually attracted to you, then like I'm not gonna watch a porn that's like, I have to be sexually
so
attracted
you're
to
not
one
doing
of the
Ron
people.
Jeremy porn.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, he was like a legend.
Oh, I don't know.
He's a
If it's
legend.
not like some like. It takes me so long to find a decent video that I even like because I have to
I
find.
know that
I
feeling.
don't like quiet people.
I tried your
I don't
porn
like people
site, by
who
the
aren't.
way, and it's just not.
No, not
It's
your
not
thing.
the business.
Okay,
It's so boring.
I get that.
It's so hard to find a good video.
Yeah, it's not very ethnic. Unfortunately,
Whew,
there's no
boy.
culture in there, so except for
Anywho.
like two of the people that I watch. It's just I meant for like full length purposes. But then I don't even need all that because it's just a lot. Like who wants to watch? Like I don't know. Has anybody actually watched like a full porn video? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to watch an hour and some change worth of just people fucking.
I haven't done it in years, but yeah.
So much, like.
But back to the subject because we have drifted really far.
Okay.
I honestly stopped watching pro porn since Jada Fire quit. Who the fuck is Jada Fire quit?
Jada Fire, unfortunately.
Oh, Jada Fire. Okay,
that's like
the quit's lowercase.
Name.
I got you. I know. A girl I used to talk to. She does porn now.
Interesting.
I was supposed to help her with her OnlyFans and stuff because she's here in this area.
Why are you not? Is that not easy money? Because like porn stars get paid, don't they? So she'll probably pay you like a decent bit for that shit. You need to contact.
She be on bullshit.
Oh well, those people are fucking annoying. We should link up, and then like ghost you, and you're just like, okay, I didn't offer this, but whatever.
Like she hit me up for Thanksgiving. Like, come over to the house for Thanksgiving. I want to talk to you.
Just like for
about blah 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 blah. And I'm like, well, okay, but I still got regular Thanksgiving plans. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're getting so off.
Turn-ons.
This is what alcohol does for you.
Last few minutes of the really wet.
I do also like.
I like to get massages.
Really?
She gets wet and then I slip
massages, in. So.
You didn't hear that last part?
I did hear that last part.
It was great.
Yeah, I like massages. Massages are cool.
You want more? You want internal massage? Yes.
Well, I don't provide those services. Just external.
Yes.
Yeah, but massages are dope.
But not everybody gets that kind of massage.
Oh yeah, no. There are like certain people that I give like massages to, and they're like, my faves. So. I think it may be.
Oddly enough, a great conversation can get me aroused a bit.
No.
Like,
I mean,
if I like the way somebody's mind works, then like I want to give them more experience to see the way the rest of their mind works or reacts to different stimuli.
That makes sense. That, and I also am super weird, but I like black t-shirts and like whitewashed pants and no socks. Just for people.
That gets you wet.
It turns me on.
No, we want wet. Okay. We want just the wetness.
Because that'll get me like ready to go, and I'm just like, get
that's so weird.
Here. It is. It's very specific and very strange, but.
I don't know. If a girl brings out a blindfold, I might get a little bit more excited.
Who wouldn't be excited if someone just brings out a blindfold? Like, that's exciting shit. You're like,
Yeah, but it has to be her idea.
Yeah, like, for them or for you?
I don't really give a shit. Yeah,
just
that's still fun either way.
Okay.
Like, somebody's about to have a really good time. And
no, I agree.
With me, it's definitely going to be a both scenario. If she wants me to be blindfolded, I'm going to pay it back in spades.
Some of the people that I mean aren't as open-minded. And my thing is, like, I can be, like, a dominant person, but I know who that, like, flies with and who it does not. So, I don't know. Maybe people just don't trust me.
Wow.
I don't know, but...
She gonna fuck you up when you get blindfolded.
No, I, like, don't. Like, I've met some people who are into that and who, like, you know...
She gonna go through your phone while you blindfolded. Don't play with it.
Shit. That's crazy, bitch. I'm not a crazy bitch. That's too much work. Ain't nobody finna go through that phone. Shit. It's niggas lined up, so... If it gets to that point, drop, you pick up the next one. What? What did it say? Bitches like buses?
She's savage.
One comes every 15 minutes.
Wow. Wow.
Niggas the same way, dude. I'm just saying.
Terrible. So with that, for me at least, those are the last things that really just get me up and running. Now, with the exception, if she, in our conversation, she tells me she's up to try a lot of different things. Like, if she has that open mind, then, yeah. Oh, or, or, like, because I'm the type, I have an issue with asking a lady for oral, right? So, if I'm eating her out and I'm doing my job well, then by default, she'll want to reciprocate.
True.
By her own. She'll be like, "Oh, I don't."
Key though, for real. Like
Huh?
if you do a great job, then girls are usually more susceptible.
Yeah, girl be like, "Oh,
just
I don't suck dick. I don't suck dick." Like, okay, so you eating out, and then you turn her around, and you still eating her out. She does that slow lean.
If I say I don't suck dick, then I'm not sucking your dick. I'm just saying, like, the better you do, the better a job I'll do. But I'm just saying, like, if I say I don't suck dick, I'm not sucking your dick.
Hey.
Like, period. Because some people be like, oh, well, why are you playing? Like, bitch, I'm not playing. I told you what the fuck it was beforehand. You
knew this.
Assumed in your mind that
they
it was going to
had
go
this
down.
great
That's
ability
not what
to
the fuck
change
we
it.
said. Yeah, so I'm just saying. I'm a very open-minded. I'm very blunt. So if I say some shit, I mean it.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and do final wrap-ups on...
Yeah.
Look at it. So she's writing down this topic she wants to cover.
Man,
so we got like
awesome.
6 different videos that she wants to do in a few minutes. So we're going to keep going here.
The
The liquor is only going to keep affecting and making things better over here.
Yeah.
So final thoughts. Things to get you wet. It's not as big a list as you would think.
Yeah.
For that super turn on. But if you do it right, or you wear the right things.
If any people that I know pop up in like black t-shirts,
they all gonna be like, "Hey, lady."
I know what the fuck is going on, and it's gonna be a turn on.
You're gonna get a whole inbox of just nothing but
just
photos.
Pictures.
Ain't dick pics, but it's photos of them. Like, what do you think?
Black t-shirts,
my new outfit.
Jeans, no socks. What's up? That's hilarious.
Like, hey,
that's so funny.
She can be swiping left or right on the same outfit. She gonna have to upgrade. Like, oh, you gotta wear a certain brand.
Right. That's what I have to do. Be very particular.
Right.
The
for
color,
me,
of course, actually needs to be blue, not white. So try again.
For me, of course, it's more of communication, and then when we're already in the action, what's happening during the action, and I love a great smile. If I look at a lady and she makes me want to kiss her or something from her smile, then that's greatness. That's a swing.
That's cute.
Or she has great titties. I just love titties. I love titties. I've seen ugly titties, but I love titties.
I don't think I've seen ugly titties before.
Did you not see what Boosie was calling the caterpillar titties?
Oh no,
you must not have. Oh, okay.
I
thought I showed you that part.
If you're relating to someone's tits as a caterpillar, I'm not interested. Are they hairy? Like, I don't know what the fuck that means.
I'll show you in between videos.
I'm not watching that.
It was on the same clip.
Don't care.
Don't
ruin my streak, okay? Do not ruin my win streak.
Anywho, so we're about to go ahead and end this one.
All right.
Until next time, which will be in a few minutes. And we're done here. Oh, comment down below about your preferences. Yeah. What really gets you or your partner going? What brings that wetness to the table? Mm-hmm. And whether it's a paddle or some kinky shit, or even if it's just something that you wear. Go ahead. Oh, you know what? I actually do like girls in like a button-up shirt. Mm-hmm. Like a business button-up shirt. And like, just see. I didn't mention that one because it just not hit me. Like, wait a minute, I love that. Yeah. So like when I do photo shoots, I be like, hey, bring a button-up shirt.
That's hilarious.
Because it's fucking sexy as shit.
Yeah.
She unbuttoned it right to where she, ooh, buddy. So nice. I like that better than I like V-neck shirts on the girl.
My black shirts.
Just, that's sexy. That old, pull the hair back step the girls used to do. That shit was sexy.
Wait, what?
It's a hair back pullback. When you get, they put their hands to their hair, so that pullback. Yeah, it's a certain point where they do that. That is just they just look
just like bone structure.
Oh my god, everything looks great. That's probably the photographer in me that pulls that point.
No, my photographer understands. I'm not a photographer, but I get it. Because like there is a certain point where it's just like back and it's like bone structure. And you're just like, damn.
We're gonna end this one because we rambling on stuff that ain't important. Until next time, we're done here. What should be in a few minutes? I can't hit the button.